What's going on, everyone? We're in Oviedo, Florida doing the Kolokee Trail.
This is a 5.1 mile trail. It's a very big loop, and it's also a very highly rated trail. So right up there with Black Bear Wilderness. It is located right here in Central Florida, and it has a lot of different sceneries, and it goes right along the water, and then it also follows the Florida Scenic Trail. So we're excited to check it out and see what it's all about. It's the first time we've ever been here. So we're excited to take you along.
All right, let's go check it out.
It's a beautiful morning. It's nice and cool. So it's a perfect day for a hike.
So it's open from sunrise to sunset. You do have to pay $2 for a day use, or you can buy the annual pass if you're going to come back and do more stuff here.
So we're right here. So we're going to walk this entire Kolokee Trail, which is basically a little loop. Kind of reminds us a lot of Black Bear Wilderness Trail in Sanford. So kind of walks along the water here, and then it picks up and takes like a little loop and then kind of goes right back around. So it's a nice little 5.1 mile trail. So it does look like they do have some downloadable maps here for each one of the trails, as well as some paper maps if you want to grab a paper map instead.
So if you just do the National Scenic Trail portion, it goes 9.6 miles. So it goes past obviously where we're going. We're turning around here, but it keeps going this way.
And we're off. I'm excited to check out another trail here in Central Florida, and it should be beautiful. So
we just started the hike on all trails.
Nice.
So all set.
Alrighty, so let's get going. So far, I've noticed that this trail is very well marked. They have blazes every 10-20 feet or so it's hard to get lost. It looks like it's fairly well kept up. There are quite a few routes along the trail, so it is reminding me of Black Bear, because it is very rooted, but not as much though. It's a beautiful morning this morning. It's a nice 60 degrees, I think.
54 right now.
54 degrees. So actually was able to bust out my sweater. It's like we're coming across a little bridge. We're doing the Kolokee Trail here, so it looks like there's a camp about 0.3 miles down that way. And then the Flagler Trail bridge also in the same direction. And these LE12s, these are rescue markers along the route. So if you do get injured and you can't move, call 911 and let them know what trail marker you're on or rescue marker you're on, and they'll come get you. So the orange trail blaze is...
I think that's the Florida Trail Blaze.
Is that the Florida Trail Blaze? So we just came across the water.
See if there's any gators here.
Don't know if this is the start of the river that we just came across or what.
Yeah, there's supposed to be all kinds of gators along the trail, but none here at the river so far.
This river is beautiful. It's a beautiful sight.
So there is a campsite here if you want to do some camping.
Yeah, it's not that far off the road, but it still feels pretty secluded. So it's kind of cool. This is cool.
Yeah, really pretty.
Maybe we should do our intro. Is it that cold?
Yep.
Oh, jeez.
It's that cold. Just a little slide if you want to slide right into the water.
Yeah. Free slide. That's okay. The water doesn't look like swimming water. That water looks like water you would get an amoeba from. Oh, looks like we're crossing the water now. This hiking trail was built and maintained by volunteers. So far, it is really shaded. Obviously, that would change as the day goes on and the sun gets higher in the sky. But if you come here in the morning, the majority of the trail is pretty well shaded, and obviously we're here in December, so it's nice and cool. So it's like the perfect time to go hiking here in Florida. It's a really pretty trail so far. Look at all these dead palmettos. What happened to all of them? It had to have been some kind of fire. It looks like it's like some dark soot underneath all the dead palmettos, but that was weird. It was just beautiful green, and then all of a sudden we're in a forest of dead palmettos.
Just hit the 1 mile mark.
1 mile down, 4 more to go. We're blazing through this trail.
We reached the fork in the road. So this way goes to the Florida Trail, and then we're going to loop around and come back on this trail.
Cool.
Careful with your footing there. Yeah, so this is the water view point of interest on all trails. There's a few spots along the trail. Goes right next to the river.
A nice little U-bend in the river.
In the Econlockhatchee River. So fun to say.
I don't know why the name of that river is.
Econlockhatchee.
It's just so fun. So fun.
Some critters have been digging in the mud.
Somebody's been digging here.
Has Mackie been over here?
I wonder if those are wild boars. See?
Keep an eye out. Double blaze. Wait, doesn't that mean to turn? Are we turning?
It doesn't look like it turned.
So it says that the double blaze means that you need to pay attention because the trail is making an obscure turn, changing direction, or there's an intersection ahead. That
Okay.
is the meaning of the double blaze.
I see.
Maybe this is the turn here that we just did.
I guess so. So pay attention. Something different's coming up.
Big. Any gators?
Nope. I don't see any gators.
No gators.
It's too cold for gators. They should be out of the water though. If it's cold, they should be sunbathing somewhere. Yeah? So we're about 2 miles in now, and I don't think it's quite as beautiful as Black Bear Wilderness. I feel like there's a lot more scenery and a lot more like landscape changes that really keep your interest more at Black Bear. Here at the Kolokee Trail, it is beautiful, like greenery, but it's not as pretty as Black Bear has been.
Yeah, I would say so far I would prefer Black Bear over this one. I mean, this one's nice, but Black Bear is just beautiful.
Yeah, it really is. So I would probably still rank Black Bear at the top of our prettiest trails, or our favorite trails so far.
Yep.
One thing I do love about this trail is that it has a ton of these incredible river overlooks that you could just stop and take a nice breath and admire the scenery for a minute as you take a little bit of a break.
No alligators yet.
No alligators yet.
And that would be the perfect bank right there for an alligator to sunbathe on.
Yeah, there's like a bank right across the river that you would absolutely expect to see an alligator, but no alligators. So we were talking to a lady just earlier, and she said that there aren't really any alligators on this portion of the trail, so they're a little bit further down, or and you can see a lot of them at the Orlando Wetlands, which we've done before, so link in the description for that if you missed it. If you're looking for a place to go and see alligators, that's a great place to see them. But yeah, I really love the fact that they have like all of these like little water overlooks that you can just kind of take a break and enjoy the scenery for a minute.
All right, so once you make it to the bridge, we're gonna take a left. We're gonna go down the White Trail, or towards the White Trail. This is the Flagler Trail.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna catch the White Trail in 0.4 miles.
This is where us and the Florida Trail part ways.
Oh yeah, so if you're continuing down the Florida Trail, you would go down this way. Down the Flagler Trail.
So bye, Florida Trail. It's been fun.
I'm gonna do the Florida Trail one of these days, I swear. One day. I will be back here.
Looks like it used to be a bridge of some kind.
Goes right along the trail here.
I know. I wonder if it was like an old, I don't know, like maybe
Railroad?
Railroad?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, because it looks like it's almost kind of like an old railroad bridge.
A little water on the trail.
Still going in the right direction?
Yep. No,
No?
we go down this gravel road, it looks like.
Oh, okay.
That's why you need all trails.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we'd be going off into the who knows where.
So follow the gravel path.
Entering Little Big Econ State Forest. So there's the equestrian trail.
Hikers only.
Hikers only, 2.3 miles to go to get to the Bar Street Trailhead.
So one thing that's really nice is that this trail's kind of quiet. We haven't really come across a lot of people while doing this trail, maybe like a handful of people so far, most of them on the Florida Trail side. It really is like a great place to kind of just escape the city and get out into nature. And there's so many of these like bridges that go across the water that's just really pretty, and it's been a nice little escape.
A little muddy.
Good thing we have our hiking boots on.
He's got our Merrills on. Look at all these oak trees.
Yeah, they're so pretty. We love oak trees.
There's a pig right over here.
That was a big pig.
Yeah, he snorted and took off running.
So there are pigs here.
Let's see if we can catch a glimpse of him.
Yeah, he was gigantic.
Yeah, he snorted and I just saw this black blur go on past.
Yeah, it scared me half to death. So this last section of the trail is kind of muddy and looks like it's been recently like dug up. Yeah, I'm gonna eat a piece of fudge when we get back to the house.
A piece of fudge.
Like I deserve it. We just made it back to this sign right here.
Back to the trailhead.
Yeah, mile back to the trailhead.
So with a mile to go, what are your thoughts?
It's a nice, quiet trail. I still don't think it's as beautiful as Black Bear, but it's really peaceful. I love like all of the different like bridges that you can cross, and love the fact that it like kind of goes along the river and you get to experience a bit of the Florida Scenic Trail, which is cool. But I wish that it had a little bit more change of scenery. It's a lot of the same kind of, Florida Trail. Basically.
Florida hammock the whole way.
Florida hammock the entire way. So there's not really a ton of change.
Yeah, with a little bit of river views.
Yeah, like a few river views and a couple of bridges. So it is one of those that if you just want to do maybe a mile or two just to be able to walk along the river and then maybe get down to Flagler Trail or the Flagler Bridge and then come back. But I mean, if you're gonna walk all the way to the Flagler Bridge, you might as well do the entire loop,
Yeah, the Kolokee part of the loop was a little muddy and sandy,
Yeah.
so if you don't want to do that, just come back down the Florida Trail again.
Yeah, just, turn around and go back. But yeah, the second half of the trail was a bit more like muddy and dug up. I feel like we did hear a wild boar. We tried to get a shot of it, but he was just too far in the distance. But we did see his little shadow like running through the woods. So there definitely are wild boars in the area. I feel like they kind of like dug up the trail a little bit, which made it a bit more, challenging to walk through because it was all dug up and stuff. But it's a fun trail if you want to go and come and check it out and you're looking for other trails to do in the area. It's a good one to check off your list. It ranks really high on the Florida trails, like any like hiking list that you find. It's always like in the top 5. So it's a cool one to see. Ooh. Watch out for the roots. It's a cool one to see if you haven't done it before.
This is a pretty popular trail.
Wow. We just got back to the parking lot and it's full.
Yep, so get here early.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Crazy.
Thank you for joining us on our adventure today. If you made it this far in the video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to discover more fun things to do in Florida and beyond. Also, a reminder that if you want to see our theme park content, you'll find it over on our second channel called The Q Life, which has all of our latest park guides, news and updates, and more. And also a huge thank you to our channel members for supporting our channel. You help make videos like this possible. If you would like to support our channel and get exclusive emotes, early access to our videos, and more, click the link in the video description for more details. If you want to see another incredible hike, then check out our video on Black Bear Wilderness Area in the video that just popped up on the screen. I'll see you there.